Going live is showtime. All right, let's test it out. Let's see if people join us. Can you hear me? Can you not? While Karen
Can
goes
you hear
to through
them?
Facebook,
Figure this out.
she's trying to. She's really trying to figure. Okay, there you go. We
You're live.
can hear. We can hear.
You're live. You're live.
We're live. Well, welcome people. Welcome family to another live stream, Monday live stream. Can you believe that I actually went back and counted? This is week number 8.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Doesn't feel like it.
I mean, look at us.
It's pretty
Look
cool.
at us lasting 8 weeks
Whoop
live
whoop.
consecutively. So, anyways, super fun. Thank you for joining us. If you're watching us for the first time, basically Karen and I do a live stream every Monday around 8 o'clock where we answer any theme park related question, and also we go over the news or the things that we have experienced in the theme park. That way, if you guys have any questions, you just basically ask us and we answer. We make this interactive, and if this is your first time, welcome to the family. Welcome, people. So just consider subscribing, becoming part of the family. Anthony, hi, buddy. Bethany, hello. Hello, Bethany. We missed you last week. We miss you. But anyways, I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. Happy
Yeah,
Thanksgiving.
our Thanksgiving went really good.
Really well.
It was very
Very
nice.
tasty.
Yes, thank you to my mom and our friends who cook.
Yeah,
And you did that. You did some baking.
I did some baking.
Okay, so yeah, went well. Carlos was slacking off as usual.
Pretty much.
Yep.
Pretty much.
So
You did your normal.
anyway, so our Thanksgiving break was very smooth. We relaxed. Theme park crowd got insane.
Yes.
So we stay away a little bit from the theme park. So we went early in the week, and then we kind of do other things. And we're gonna show it to you guys tonight if you haven't watched it. But oh, Bethany, you had surgery.
Hope you're feeling better.
Yeah,
Recuperating.
yeah. Get well, get well.
Too medicated.
Too medicated. Hey, sometimes I need those kind of medication. I mean, I can use some right now. I'll tell you the story in a little bit if you haven't followed us or follow along in the Facebook and Instagram page.
He's getting old.
I'm getting old, people. I'm getting old. But anyways, you're not here to hear about how old I am. You're here to talk about theme parks. And with that said, we're going to talk about Universal Studios first because Universal Imagination Track Miss Sheila. Oh, it was Miss Sheila happy birthday. I think yesterday or the day before.
Happy birthday!
So happy birthday again, Miss Sheila. Shout out to you. So anyway, let's share some screen over here. So we are going to be talking first about Universal simply because Universal, I was talking to Karen, Universal is kind of slow on releasing news. Universal, pretty much you have to go there, find the news and report it. That's how Universal works.
You got to work for the news.
Yeah, exactly. So they haven't released much, but we went back. We went back last week and we give you a preview about this. But we went back last week, and I'm gonna have to actually mute this thing. All right, let me mute this because you guys gonna hear an echo. But anyways, this is where Kyla, Karen, and I decided to go. Kyla was in at a friend's house, and we decided to taste some food for you. That's just a little preview of the things that we tasted. If you are new with us, please keep in mind that we love tasting food and letting you know about what food is good or not. And we just simply give you our family opinion, which is kind of cool because if you, again, that's the point of this whole channel. As a family or adults, we may like something, but the kids may not like it. So
or the other way around, they might like it and we don't.
Right. We're just trying to help you as much as we can so that when you come over here, you enjoy your vacation. So this is how the crowd level was looking like already for Thanksgiving week. It was a little bit insane already. So as I'm walking, which is funny because we were walking by and all these people are walking through the street, but the parade is behind us.
Yes.
Remember that?
Yeah, yeah.
So it was kind of like crazy. But anyways, um, we indicated that this is basically where the tour, if you're gonna do the holiday tour and you need to check in for your area to view the parade, this is exactly where you're gonna go. I've been hearing mixed reviews about that parade, just so you know.
Oh yeah.
Some people like it, some other people don't like it. That's what I'm hearing. I heard that this day in specific, that we went over here, they actually were running behind.
Were they?
Yeah. So like you were supposed to go to a specific showtime or whatever, and boom, they were behind, and people were not happy at all. So coffee funds. That's what I'm gonna call it now. That's it.
Thank
That's
you.
it. That's a good name, Sheila. Thank you so much once again for the super chat. Love you, love you, love you.
Thank you, thank
so
you.
much. Thank you. Um,
Bethany said happy birthday.
about happy
To Miss
birthday
Sheila.
to Miss Sheila. Yep. So anyway, so this is the view. If you pay for that tour, this is where you're gonna be. Only you guys, people who pay for that holiday tour, can be there. But here's the funny part. If you want to buy from this food truck, again, this is as of last week. I don't know if they make any changes.
I hope so.
You couldn't buy. You couldn't buy from this food truck
During the parade.
Because during the parade, it happens to be in the VIP area that is allocated for the holiday tour. Which for me, that's the stupidest thing in the world.
It's not the smartest.
So you guys often will see me kind of like being very, very not criticizing. Yeah, whatever. I criticize Disney a lot because Disney kind of has been letting go of things, right?
Let it go.
But Universal, man, if you watch this video, you get to hear an earful from me because not that Universal cares, but hey, if I'm paying money, that's what we all deserve the best, right? So anyway, we decided to try different things. So over here, this is a stand that is right across from Males Driving, and this is some is eggnog, right?
Yes,
With,
spiked eggnog, pretty much.
Right, with rum. So it's like in our country in Puerto Rico, it's called coquito, So that's what pretty much is. It's some, it's eggnog with cinnamon, and it tastes really good. Tastes really good. You're so welcome, Miss Sheila. Of course, you make our day.
Yes.
You and everybody else who continue to support us, not only in the videos but in the live stream. Thank you so much for being here. So, basically, this is what the drink is about. It's coquito, and you guys know me. Once in a while, I like to try tasting what the kid call adult juice. Since they were little, instead of calling it alcohol, they always call it adult juice. And I haven't even corrected them because I find that it's the cutest thing that they could say.
It was delicious though.
It was delicious.
It was worth it.
I think it was like $14 though.
Yeah. Because
it has the alcohol. And now this is
what, but compared to other places, especially Disney, alcohol, you get it small. So that's a good portion.
Right. Now what is this, Karen?
That is the s'mores like sandwich. Like I forgot the name of it.
I'll take you back.
Yeah, take me back.
Take you back in the menu.
There we go.
That was this one.
The chocolate pressed s'more. So it was chocolate brioche filled with the ganache, marshmallow cream, marshmallows, and graham cracker crumbs for $9.99. It was yummy.
You guys liked it, right?
It was yummy.
Tyler liked it,
yeah.
Right?
At the edges, obviously, because they press it, and so the edges it's not gonna have a lot of the fluff or all that. But once you get to the middle, you're really gonna taste that s'more.
That's what happened to Kyla. If you notice, when Kyla takes the first bite soon, she was like, nah. And this is what I love. And a lot of people I know, they have made comments to us when they meet us or in the comment section. People tend to like Kyla's and Kyla's reaction because they're being completely honest. So if you look at Kyla's reaction, she's like,
she just got bread at that point.
Yeah, and I edited it because she took too long. But look at her reaction. She was kind of like, huh. But that's what it was. And then Karen said, okay, you need to try in the middle. So now look at her reaction. So if you're ever looking, there you go. So if you're ever looking for somebody who's not gonna candy coat it, that will be Kyla. Um, I'm very honest, but I tend to be very polite. And
Political.
yeah, I exactly. Kyla will say how it is. And we started correcting her, and a lot of the viewers have said, please don't, because we love that about her. So you know what? I listen to the viewers, so uh, I let her be herself. So see, she liked it so much she didn't want to share.
They never want to share with
she
me.
didn't want to go back to mom. So that was kind of now, Bethany. This next item, I thought of you when we tried it. Actually, I did say before trying it that I needed to go here because you mentioned it, and it was the Nashville hot chicken mac and cheese.
It was hot.
It was really hot. Now I'm not from Nashville, Bethany, so I don't know how it's supposed to taste. Or I haven't been in Nashville. Let me put it to you this way: we're driven by, but we never eaten Nashville chicken. But we tried it. A couple of concerns that we had. Uh, I'm not sure if you're planning to come during this holiday season, but if you are or whoever is, I'm concerned about the portion size. As you can see, we paid $10 for that, and look at the size of that container. So I wasn't happy because after the food that we try on Halloween Horror Nights, we felt like between Mardi Gras and Halloween Horror Nights, the portion sizes were kind of like acceptable,
right?
Versus this. And then on top of that, and then we mentioned it once I try it over here. Um, the it felt like it wasn't the best quality simply because the chicken was very lukewarm.
Right.
And again, this is how honest we are. If you notice, Kyla is not around us. Kyla happens to be getting water. If you've been in Universal in this area before, basically right in front of Fast and the Furious, and you know that they have a popcorn cart over there. So in that popcorn cart, we usually stop by for water. So that's what Kyla was getting. So Kyla was not around when I made this comment. So I'm actually saying, listen, we pay $10. The container is small, and on top of that, you're giving me food that is not up to quality. Then Karen decided to try. Now, Bethany, Karen doesn't like spicy, so you can see it right there on her face. So if you're a person who loves spicy food, then this is for you. Kalel wasn't here, so Kalel would have loved it. So I promised him next time we go, I'm gonna buy just for him.
He will eat that whole thing too.
I will probably get it documented so people see his reaction just for him because it's only fair.
And we should try it earlier in the day to see if the quality is better too.
The quality change. Well, this is Kyla. Kyla doesn't like spicy either, but
she liked it.
She kind of enjoyed it. I would say like she probably would have given it like a good 6 or 7 out of 10. But look at Kyla. So later on, Kyla started talking. And if you watch this video,
I'm still burning.
And if you listen to Kyla will tell you, I think it's in this part where she said that she likes it, but the pasta was even cold.
And the chicken.
And the chicken didn't feel hot. And you guys see the line right back here. This is what I meant. This is where when I was trying mine, this is where Kyla was. And you can see she was getting us water because we were ready to get to try this. So just I think that she said it over there. It tasted a little bit cold.
Yeah.
If you cold, if you see it tasted cold. So that's basically Kyla's reaction. And again, Kyla doesn't have the culinary or food service background like we do, but she understands food and she understands good quality. And for a 13-year-old to capture and say, "Hey, listen, this was cold. I think if it wouldn't be hot, wouldn't be better." You know, that for me, you know, I will say if I will be a viewer, I will take Kyla's opinion consideration even on top of mine,
right?
Because she's being completely honest. I'm explaining in this section over here in case you haven't watched this video that we met a couple of guests. They actually mentioned to me the same frustration that I commented to Karen when I showed the first food truck.
Right.
And they said how stupid it is that I want to buy a sausage and I can't because that was allocated
for the VIP,
for the holiday tour, the VIP area. And she said, "But listen, I'm hungry. I haven't had dinner." And they told her, "No, sorry, man. You gotta wait until after the parade."
Which is dumb.
Which is the stupidest thing. Again, we all paying a lot of money as guests. The location of this food truck
was in the wrong spot.
It's awful. And again, we have tried. If you've been a OG in this channel, you probably seen us trying all the food from Mardi Gras, the food from Halloween Horror Nights. So we know that the Universal has stepped it up with their food, especially in Mardi Gras. And then for Christmas, this is our opinion. They kind of like, they don't care. So we actually were surprised of the quality of the food. Now this is what we tried in Universal. In this video, we said it, and we're gonna go back and we're gonna commit to what we said. We're gonna go back to City Walk and Island of Adventures, and we're gonna try 2 to 3 items, and we're gonna let you know of what we find. But so far, I mean, Karen can tell you to each. I mean, she has her own opinion, but at least me, I'm not impressed.
No, not
at all. I am not impressed about the food for the holidays.
No, not Bethany. That was so hot for me. It was hot, like it was super, super hot. So like I could feel it coming down my throat. So yeah, no, I'm saying. I mean, you could smell it from when they gave it to you. You could smell that it was spicy.
Yeah.
So even before I took a bite, I was like, this is gonna be spicy. So yeah. That would be my normal face for anything spicy.
Yeah, definitely. No, I mean, and Karen is not exaggerating. When they gave us that
was the first
plate, I was like, whoa. You know, when you smell and it hits you. Bethany saying, ha ha ha, that's the good burn.
Yeah, Kalel would love that. That's for sure.
Kalel and I are more of the spicy food eater.
I'm the sweet eater. I like sweets.
The girls are not so much into spicy, and the 3 of them are more like the sweet tooth of the family. I'm not like
especially me.
Yeah, I'm not like the sweet person. So,
yeah, sure does. Yeah, it sure does get your sinus going.
Yes, you're not lying because you could hear me like my sniffles behind.
Yeah,
because I was like doing this a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not.
I only took that little bite. I didn't try anything else. Kyla kept taking some bites.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So,
but yeah, not too impressed. Obviously, the coquito was good. And the s'more was pretty good too. So again, the sweets are the ones that are pretty good right now.
Yeah. On another note, again, we are a family of content creator here locally, and our goal basically is to showcase Florida in different aspects. So we decided to take a trip to Daytona, and Daytona happens to be about an hour away from Orlando, and the theme parks were crazy busy.
Yeah,
I mean Disney.
We stay away anyway. Usually.
I mean, this is nothing normal for us. I mean, normal.
I was gonna say, this is very normal for us.
This is normal for us, where we already know how busy it's gonna be, and we actually go at the beginning of the week, or we just if we have to go closer to a holiday, we go super early in the morning and get out. That's basically what we do. But anyway, this was Friday, or the so-called Black Friday, and then we decided to just visit something called Magic of Lights. This is the second year, I believe, that they've been doing this on Daytona Beach, and basically it's a drive-through. It was dirt cheap. We enjoyed it because it was like $20 for the entire car, so you could have like 10 people in there. And then when I say $20 extra, is because If you would have had the dash pass, you would have paid $40 total versus 20. But I tell you what, we were here for a good half an hour making
Right.
this long line. So I'm almost like, shoot, I think I would have paid that $20 extra and being in and out because yeah,
Or I mean, if we would have known, I think we would have gotten there earlier. We were in the area early enough, but we were
yeah.
just waiting. We were just waiting for them. So
They
I think,
open at 7, so I think we got there around 7:10.
yeah.
And that line, look at that line was
So
astronomical.
I think if we do it again, I think just getting there early
Yeah.
would.
So I mean, what they do, and I think it's Miss Sheila who commented, if I'm not mistaken, uh, it reminds her back in the days where her mom would get her in the car and take her around the neighborhoods
To see the
to
lights.
see the lights. And I forgot commenting back, Miss Sheila, but you know, that's exactly what our parents used to do with us too.
Right.
And not only that, when Kyla was little, we used to do the same thing, trying to look for lights. And we couldn't find them.
Yeah.
Like neighborhoods around here, believe it or not, unless you go to a celebration, a lot of neighborhoods back a few years ago were not crazy about decorating.
I think we're getting better. I think there's definitely a lot more decorations out.
There's a lot of neighborhoods now that decorate just like celebration.
Right.
They go insane.
Yeah.
So had these existed back when, or if it existed, we didn't know.
We didn't know, yeah.
But when Kyla was little, we would have just loved to take her here because you know Kyla, as any little kid, she enjoys looking at the lights. The only thing that I don't like about recording from the car, if you can see, the camera struggles
right
to autofocus because of the yellow and depending where the light is. But I mean, it's still a beautiful display, and the whole goal was just to let you guys know about this event and also what to expect. So here's the whole nativity, which it was beautiful to see.
Yes.
$20 again. Took an hour drive. My whole family was there. You guys heard in the background our niece Kalani. That's because she was riding with us, but our whole family, Karen's mom, my dad,
my brother,
yeah, everybody was there.
My sister-in-law, brother-in-law, we were all there. It was nice.
So think about this. We were about, what was it, 13, 14 people total, and we only paid $60.
Right.
So where can you pay $60 for 13 people? That, you know, go to Disney World, that would be a good $1,500-$1,600
yes,
just to bring the size of family. But we paid $60. We drove through and through here. Then after that, we met for dinner, and we had a good old time. So you know, they did have some cool display. You know, some Florida traditional display. So like, I think I show a gator and all that later.
Santa Claus surfing.
Santa Claus. I love this display over here.
Yeah, that was amazing.
And this is all under the
bleachers.
The bleacher from Daytona Speedway.
For the Speedway.
Which is awesome to see.
And then they had a race going on, and the turkey race or something, and so you could hear the cars just flying by. So it was pretty cool. Well,
you'll have a car show, and you have somebody testing cars.
Yeah, so it was pretty cool.
It was kind of cool to hear that. So so that's basically, and they couldn't name this, but this is obviously Tango. This is Rapunzel.
Well, they had a lot of Disney themed ones. They just like change the colors, or
yeah, you see how he's climbing the hair. So my niece, if you hear in the video, she talks about Rapunzel. So it was a pretty cool display. This was pretty cool. This is Santa jumping on a motorcycle.
Doing
and
tricks.
You have the prehistory thing.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
So that was pretty cool to see. And then, you know, you could get out of your car, and then you could buy merchandise, you could take photos, hot cocoa, and this young lady was kind of enough to appear on camera and explain to us everything that was going on. We were not invited, we pay, you know.
Right.
So we figure, hey, if the theme parks are busy or if you're local, this is something cool that you could do with your whole family.
And avoid the craziness of theme parks.
So,
and it's in your car, so you don't even have to get out.
Yeah,
it's perfect.
So it will be perfect for anybody who wants to like enjoy these holiday season, do
Yes.
something different, avoid the crowd level,
Yes.
definitely. So this was our latest video. So
It was fun. It was a nice, fun activity.
we loved
We love
it.
lights.
We loved it last night, and we'll talk more about that. Now our next video is gonna be on Wednesday, and it's gonna be Festival of the Holidays at Epcot. So
Yes.
that was
also started
that's
November 26th.
that started on Friday. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll get there in a second. So that's it for Universal. That's it for the local events. Now into Disney news, guys. Disney has been on fire.
Fire.
Even though they slowed down during the holidays, and
Oh, yeah.
then over the weekend they started kind of sprinkling some news here.
They don't need more attention during the holidays.
Right. So Disney had decided, apparently you could tell it was a last minute decision, to do the same holiday parade that they do in Very Mary's. They're gonna do it now in Magic Kingdom for December 22nd and December 31st. Now that makes me happy to hear and see.
Between
Between December 22nd and December
31st. So for the holiday, like,
it makes me happy, but at the same time, I only wish they would do it from this point on.
Right.
Unless the only excuse that I could see happening is if they're short-handed in attraction or entertainment. But I feel the guests are paying enough money
that they should be able to see
they
this.
Deserve this.
Yes, I agree.
But
it's a parade. I mean,
by the way, some of the single tickets for December, I'm not sure which one. You could actually check it out right now.
Check it out.
But I want to say that an announcement came before the weekend or before Thanksgiving. Some of the tickets for December are already sold out. So standard theme particular, let's see.
And Hannah is watching us from Facebook. So hello.
Hello, Hannah. Let's see. Let's pick one day just for the heck of it.
Just for the hex. Jeez.
Yeah. So they already look. That's it. They're not lying.
Oh, you can still go on the 22nd, 23rd.
To some parks.
Wow, even the 24th has still some open.
I don't see that.
That's not saying
so the 20th, the 21st sold out. 27th to 31st sold out. And we talked about it last week, where they stopped the sales of annual passes. So they actually announced that some tickets have become unavailable, and I could guarantee you probably Magic Kingdom is not available.
Yeah, Magic Kingdom's gonna be out. Only Epcot.
Only Epcot.
I can guarantee you only Epcot's gonna be there for all those.
Only Epcot.
Yep.
Animal Kingdom for the 24 and the 26. That's it. No more reservation for Magic Kingdom. No more reservation for Hollywood Studios. As an annual pass holder, I got reservation on the 17th for Magic Kingdom. Again, I make my stuff reservations way early. Like I have reservation already for the 17th. I have reservation for January 1st. So, I mean, sometimes I get frustrated with people when people come and complain. Oh, they're not available. You know, I personally plan ahead.
Well, you have a lot of people that wait till the last minute. Like they think a week out is enough time, and a week out is not enough time.
And this is the busiest time
of the year
at Walt Disney World.
So, I'm really surprised that the 24th is still open.
This is not gonna last.
It's not gonna last.
I guarantee you, this 24.
Animal Kingdom's gonna go soon, and then Epcot.
These 3 days, and actually from here to the 25th, it's gonna be gone by Wednesday or Thursday, the most. It's gonna be gone. There's no way. But you know, Disney is has always been slammed.
Yeah.
The other thing they announced, I believe, in the 31st, they're actually gonna do fireworks on Magic Kingdom. So that's awesome for the people who are going to Magic Kingdom, because I think they're gonna do the fireworks for the New Year's Eve. kind of crazy if you ask me. I have spent New Year's Eve in the Magic Kingdom, and it is insane.
Me too.
I've done it only once, and I will never do it again.
I did it because I was working.
Yeah, no, I did it as a guest, and
Not as a guest.
It was a horrible experience. On that 31st, I remember that we were only able to do one or two rides the entire day, and my sister, and I arrived at Magic Kingdom at 7:30 or 8 in the morning.
Oof.
And stay all the way to midnight, and only two rides the whole entire day. The park was insane. So I will never be on the 31st. No. So anyway, so that's basically another announcement that came. So if you're gonna be able to go to Magic Kingdom, you were lucky enough to get those reservations, then you get to see the parade from the 22nd all the way to the 31st. Again, I feel that if guests are spending all that money, as you can see, it's pretty expensive right now.
That's per ticket.
That's per ticket.
So
for one day, they should be able to see that parade. That's just my personal humble opinion, but Disney is Disney, and I'm not too happy with Disney, regardless. All right, look at this. Blogmickey.com came up with this today. We talked about it. We talked about it last week, people, about how I feel that Disney was playing with people feeling, advertising something and pulling it out. And all that we did was just go through the website, and we're like, what? I was like,
right.
Wait a second. Where's
I saw it.
Jingle Bam. I saw it. I'm not crazy.
I mean,
I am crazy,
right?
But I know my stuff. Hey, bro. Hello. Hi, bro. What's up, friend? That's our good friend, April. So, see, I said it. I'm not the only one who was imagining. So, blogmickey.com came up with something this morning that said, had they ruled it out? We haven't seen any announcement, and it's already been 2 weeks of celebration, blah, 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 blah. And look, Disney officially rules out Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam show. So all it takes is just and it came from this person over here. So Jingle Bam is not part of our holiday entertainment lineup this year. So two things happen. Either Disney made a mistake, or whoever managed their website made a mistake by releasing it, or that they
probably just changed their mind.
They make a big boo boo, and now I don't know why. Because they're doing projections over there already. So I had no idea why.
Maybe because they don't want to do the firework portion of it.
But why?
I don't know. I'm just saying. Maybe they don't.
Disney's acting stupid. Say it how well you cannot say.
I can't say that.
I'm saying it. Let it be in video that Carlos said it. Karen cannot intervene with Carlos' opinion because that's what we both have different opinions. Her as a cast member cannot say it. I can say it. Disney, you're being stupid, or you're playing with people emotions at this point. There are people who actually travel to see this Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam show. We met people back in 2019 when we attended to the first night of Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam. They specifically told us this is one of our favorites display show, and we travel every year to see it.
Yeah.
I mean, we're just standing there recording our, content, and these people told us that, and it was not only one family; it was multiple. So Disney, you got to get your crap together. So, Imagination is saying, Chapek. I don't know. It's only Bob. I think Bob is just being Bob. But honestly, remember, Bob has to report to board members. Those board members make decisions too. It's like, and I don't want to get political. It's like we also point the fingers at the presidents of the United States, not realizing that they have senators in Congress behind them who actually vote or don't vote. It's the same thing in a company. So all that it is, and I'm saying it how it is, as much as I love Disney, and I love Disney, we all do, we cannot hide the fact that Disney has become money hungry. Money first, people next. I don't care how they want to put it. I don't care if Judge Damaro stands in another D23 to say thank you to the guests because of that, blah, 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 blah. In my mind, you're speaking on both sides of your mouth. You're saying one thing, your actions are proving something else. Give people what you promise. And I said it last week.
You did say it.
So
Said it 2 weeks ago.
you see, that's why I'm leaving Disney conversation to the end, because you're gonna hear me ranting. And I got more. I got more. Wait until you hear what happened to me yesterday. It got more. Karen cannot say, I'm gonna say. It's okay. So anyway,
Juan Antonio's watching us.
Juanito.
Hola, we back.
Hola, we back. Hola, we back on another Monday. I should have Kyla come here just to say hola, we back for Juanito.
Yeah.
Go ask Kyla to come here to say hola, we back to the people. People like Kyla saying hola, we back. All right, family. Did anybody see this? April, if you happen to be on, did you see this? So yesterday there was a sneak peek of some parts of the Galactic Star Cruiser. Galactic Star Cruiser kind of has been in the back burner now for people since the prices came out. People, I don't care as much. I'm not.
The price is a little.
I'm not gonna pay $5 or $6 for 2 days, 2 nights or whatever. I don't care. So yeah, they came up with this sneak peek. And this is one of the characters that will be on board. Her name is Gaius. Is that how you say that, Karen? Gaius?
Gaius? Probably Gaius.
Yeah, I was on the show from yes. Yeah. So they actually came up with this. And it's kind of cool because they went ahead and they did like a kind of like a new commercial, and they call it, an early look. But that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to do a promotion, more promotion. But as crazy as it sounds, $5 to $6 for 2 nights, and this sucker is sold out already for the first 3.5 months. Sold out. It is insane. But anyways, they're showing you the different things, and I cannot show you the part that she's singing because copyright issues. But anyway, they're gonna have their own cantina style, just like the movie. Where is that?
Pretty cool.
So here's Gaia singing. Where is that hotel? Brian asked if everything is included, like food and drink. Yes, everything's included, and it's actually right behind Hollywood Studios, and it will connect with Galaxy Set. So their exit on the back of the hotel is connects with Galaxy Set. So I think you spend 1 night, and then come here, daughter. Some of your fans are asking for you to do your hola, we back.
Hola, we back.
There you go. and
you didn't do that.
Okay.
This is before editing. This is what I have. You guys don't see what goes on, but if I was to say, all right, Kyla, let's do the outro, what will you do?
Hola, we back.
Yeah, that's how she does it. I just take the 1, 2, 3 out and then leave the hola, we back.
She's got to do the little dance
So,
too.
Kyla, did you see this? They actually show a preview of this character that is going to be in the Star Cruise ship. Her name is Gaia. Or Gaia, I don't know. So I'll show you her voice later on. But apparently,
Juan Antonio liked it.
Juan Antonio liked it. So apparently, you could hear her song, her music. You could hear her in Olga's Cantina. So yeah. So if you cannot go, I know I cannot go. Kyle is dying to go to a Star Cruise ship. But we had to play the lotto for that. But
I will sell both of my arms for that.
I don't know about that. You won't. Then you're not gonna see Hola, we back anymore.
Juan Antonio says, "Hola, Kyla. Hola, Kyla's back." And David's also watching us on Facebook. Hola, David.
Hey, David.
Hi, David.
So yeah, so you could hear if we ever get to go to Olga's Cantina again, because it's always booked, then we're able to hear her music. So there you go, guys. That's what they said. April said, yeah, it makes sense. I guess that she was dying laughing at your all I'll be back. Miss Bethany loved it. Your all I'll be back.
I love it too.
Yep. The cast member got a discount to go. No.
You just made my day, April.
No,
Or my night.
Good question, though. Good question. No.
We are. That's what she was saying. Do we get discount?
No, we're gonna get it.
Do cast members get discount? I'm sure annual pass holders might get something.
Eventually. All right, Kira, go back to your project.
Okay. Hola, bye.
Hola, bye.
Hola, bye.
Adios, you're not back. Go back to your project. All right, on another news, storybook dining. We've never look. We're working on it.
We're working on it.
What are they doing now?
Working on it.
There you go. All right, so they came and they announced today that it's gonna be reopening by December 16. We have to when is it that there's a reservation? I cannot remember. I think it was December 2nd or
December,
3rd.
yeah.
2nd or 3rd. Did you put it in the calendar? Not yet. Right? I don't know yet. Karen and I have never been this restaurant, character restaurant. And I put the question in our Facebook group, Karen, the Disney Plus writer.
Mm-hmm.
Some people are telling me that is really, really good.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Reservations open December 2nd.
Yeah. December 2nd?
Yes.
Yeah, we may have to put it in the calendar. What is it for per person, Ms. Sheila? Is it the Star Cruise?
Star Cruiser?
The Star Cruise ship is for 4 people. I mean, per cabin, I think it's $4,000, and then once you start adding people, like a family of us, so 4 people, it's up to $6,000 for the 4 of us, and the food, basically everything is included. It's like a cruise.
But 2 days.
But there's other things I want to say, like for example, the lightsaber. If you want to buy that, if you want to get that lightsaber, you gotta pay for that. So there's a couple of things that you gotta pay.
I'm sure you have to pay for merchandise.
So April says about this restaurant, I cannot wait to go back. April, so you've been there? Oh, they're so good. Okay, so you've been there. So we haven't been here before. So I wanna experience it. Apparently it's 35 so it's a buffet style, so it will be $60 per person. So for the 4 of us, it will be a good $240 right there. Maybe Karen and I can go on another day. We'll see. So there you go, Karen. That's basically what is on the menu.
Let me look at the desserts.
Oh boy. This is real life, people. If Karen grabs a menu, she starts backward.
I start on the dessert. So I know what I'm going to order for dinner. Because if something looks extremely good for dessert, then I need to leave space.
She legit starts backward. She will start over here.
I'll probably order something from the appetizer menu and not something from the dinner menu to leave space for the dessert.
That's Karen.
There's nothing wrong with that.
She will start over here. Cookies and cream. Oh.
But that looks interesting.
It's on apple. Oh no, it's sour. You're not gonna like that.
No.
But it looks interesting. Magic Mirror slow braise pork shank. Interesting. So yeah, definitely it's a character dining experience. So we'll definitely have to see if we can go. I want to say it's Snow White and the 7 Dwarf. You've never been there, right?
No.
Really? Like even in the restaurant person? No.
Well, where is it?
For Wilderness Lodge, I think.
No, I have not.
So yep. So that's for that one, and this is the.
I think the characters are coming out, right? For breakfast, at least.
No, they're coming out.
They're coming out, right?
Yeah, they're coming out. But I mean,
At social distance, I'm sure.
so
Like,
be in the lookout of these are the Snow White, Dopey, Grumpy, and even
Ooh,
the
the queen. As they
So-
stroll through the enchanted forest.
So it looks interesting. I like the. I mean, again, I haven't been there, but I already like that ambience.
Yeah, it looks pretty.
Let me see. That looks
That
interesting.
looks pretty. Yeah.
So,
Oh, that's cute.
that's very cute. So April said, "Yes, I have been, and it's so good. I don't know if the character will come again. Yeah, they are. They already said they are, but it's gonna be socially distanced. That's what they said, unless the Disney lying to us again.
They would never.
So, have you been to boat rides? No, I have not. Ken, have you been to boat rides? This is the other restaurant that they actually announced that is reopening on December 14th. This one is in Disney Port Orleans. You never been on boat rides? Boat rides?
Sounds familiar, but I don't know that I have been there. I might have scheduled that at some point.
You probably scheduled it. I'm surprised they haven't pulled you yet to just
Nope.
help. So I don't know. This one, let's look at this dinner, Karen.
It's a little more affordable.
Fresh onion soup. You got me with that one.
Oh, it's hot chicken though.
Or you could air. Nashville hot chicken. There you go.
Nope.
There you go.
I got excited because I saw Nashville and then I saw the hot. So
Now every time I see Nashville hot chicken, I think about Bethany.
I know, right?
So there you go.
Maybe the prime rib.
Hey, beef brisket.
That sounds good.
Dude, I'm down for that
Except
one.
the Nashville hot.
I'm down for that one. Coming from someone who has never been into Disney but has wanted to for 50 years now, they're slowly pricing me out of being able to afford to go.
Unfortunately,
Unfortunately, Sheila, yes, you're 100% right. Disney is actually it's becoming it's becoming very almost not impossible, but it's becoming harder to get to. The prices are insane. One thing I can tell you is that this hasn't made it around too much, but they announced a few weeks ago. I totally forgot to share with you guys, so I'm sharing it with you now. In the theme parks, they decided to reduce the portion sizes, and they already started reducing portion sizes. So we have seen a price increase on food, and they're also reducing portion sizes. Yes. So it's just becoming prohibited, and that's how that works. Is like I told you guys, follow Disney for Foodies. Our friend Andrea, she does an amazing job. Let me see if I could pull her account, and if I could pull and by amazing job for all of us who like food, here's how amazing of a job Andrea, Disney for Foodie on Instagram. That's what she does. She is amazing. Like these ladies in the parks and hotels every single day, and she's on top of every single news. So like before spoiler alert, a lot of times before I go to the parks and try food, I had already seen what she posted, and I also have spoken to her.
Did she like that?
I haven't talked to her about this. I'll ask her. But for example, you're gonna see, and the video is not edited, but that one is coming up on Wednesday. I'm not gonna spoil it, but this is in the donut box for the festival. Spoiler alert, we're gonna try one of these. But this is what Andrea does. She goes around and try it basically all day long, every day. She gives you an explanation.
I have to try the other one. She gave it a good review.
So, yep. So I value what she does. I read her reviews. I follow everything that she does.
She takes such pretty pictures. I try and I get nowhere close to any of those.
I know she's an expert. So Andrea actually, she's so good, guys, that she actually compares past year's food with this year's food. That's how good she is. I don't know if she did it with a cookie straw. I know she did it yesterday in her story. I don't know. I don't know that she posted it. And she put, this is all the cookie straw for this year. But you see, she even show you in a video. But anyways, the reason why I mention Andrea is because because she goes to and tries so much food. She shared where the portion sizes already have reduced.
Right.
So she legit went to Animal Kingdom and posted a picture of fries, and then like not even a week after, she comes back to the same place, order fries, and basically said they already started reducing the portion sizes
by a lot.
And by a lot. She puts them like side to side. The picture from the week before versus the picture that she just took. I mean, Andrea is amazing. If you guys are not following her, do so. Do yourself a favor. That way you know everything that Disney is offering. And like Karen said, look at what an amazing pictures this lady takes.
Even if it doesn't taste good, you want to eat it.
Yeah. Yeah. So she does an amazing job, and she attends to every single special event in dessert parties and all that. And on top of that, you see how you could come over here for the holiday season 2021, and she organized it. We need to take a class with Andrea.
We do.
I mean, look, this is what I mean. She puts all her stories, and she
puts me to shame.
She helps you. And if you go to the website, she also has a food guide. I want to say it costs like about $5. So she does all the work for you. So if you want to go to Epcot, rather, and Karen can tell you, yesterday we spent a length amount of time doing research, and we had to stop a couple of times. Andrea actually puts everything on a food guide. You buy it, you download it, and then it's easier for you to navigate. And she also gives you recommendation. I don't get anything from Andrea other than her friendship, by the way. I haven't even met her in person, just so you guys know. This comes just from admiring her work and her hard work. And I thank her all the time. But look at that. Look at all that details that she gives you. She goes to that extent. So I want to see if she might have uploaded. Oh, by the way, if you haven't seen the new popcorn bucket, there you are. There you go. That's the gold. Is a gold Christmas tree. It looks nice actually. When you see it in person, it actually looks better than in picture. But Andrea does basically all the research for you. All you have to do is just like follow her and all that. So she does.
That was good.
She does an amazing job. She also showed you who is in performing where. The Santa Claus, the different Santa Claus. So again, I want to see if she might have posted the difference between one year and the next. Because again, she was there on opening day and she came back yesterday. That's how dedicated she is. So you see? I will never. I don't want to even ask her how much she spends.
Oh, jeez, no. A lot.
Yeah.
She goes every day.
Oh, look. This was yesterday. Pro tip: never attend an Epcot festival on the first day. This was in 11/26, and this was yesterday. You see, she was yesterday. There.
2 days later.
Friday.
Insane.
And yesterday. So you see everything that she posts. She lets you know, and you see this is what I mean. If you need a foodie guy for any other festival, you could always go there. Look how organized that thing looks. I think it was $5 or $10.
Ooh, what is that?
That's the Joffrey coffee you were asking me about.
Yeah, we gotta try that. Oh yes, we will try that one.
Yeah. Okay, so look. This is how far she goes. So she wants you to compare 2019 with 2020 on the different cookie straw with 2021. Again, if there any content creator in Instagram that you should follow, guys, is this lady. Amazing job.
Pretty much nothing changed.
Amazing job. Yeah, but she saved me money too.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
So anyway, let me see what combo we have over here. So that okay, we're back over
The butts,
here.
right? Yeah,
So
the
she said the
jambalaya.
jambalaya is amazing, but I know you don't like seafood. No, I don't.
I have a slight intolerance to anything with shell, to the shellfish. So that's why I try to stay away from all that.
Nashville is invading.
Yes, they
Yes, you are.
are.
Yes, you are. Let me know if you ever come through Nashville.
See.
I'll get you good stuff. Awesome.
They even have Miles. She's looking out for me. Thank you, thank
I
you.
love that. Thank you, Bethany. Yes, I will take you up on that offer for real.
Yes.
Miss Sheila.
Aw.
Oh, look at you. You guys are almost neighbor. That's awesome. That's awesome, guys. But anyways, that so it's opening in December 14th. We might have to check it out, Karen. This look too good. It may,
It looks promising. That prime rib.
it's just you know what, in December is so hard though.
Yeah, we might
Because
not hit it in
of the
December. We'll try. But let
maybe
me see.
January when we have less expenses.
Go to the desserts.
Oh, the
You keep
dessert,
skipping.
my bad. They better have been,
Jeez.
yeah.
Oh, go
What?
back. They have banana cream pie bread pudding. We have to go.
Oh boy.
Yes.
There you go. You see? That's the part she cares about.
Yep.
The darn dessert.
Banana cream pie bread pudding. That has to be. I hope it's delicious.
I see that. So that you know, that's basically the biggie right there. All right, so here's the video, guys. I haven't posted this yet. This is coming up on
Wednesday.
On Wednesday. 31 minutes that I have to go through, which is not bad. You guys, because you took the time to stay with me here in the live stream, you will find out that before you watch this video, you see me standing up. But then later on, you're going to see me sitting down, being pushed on a wheelchair. Unfortunately, I got hurt yesterday, and it's stopping me from doing other things that I have planned. And the story goes as follows. So cast members usually get part of their benefits. Not that I don't know when they're blocked out. Nobody knows when they get blocked out or not anymore. But
well, I think we will have to look for it.
Right.
We know, but we just have to look for it, which I'm not good at.
Part of the benefits are, so part is your fault.
Yes.
So part of their benefits are that when they go to theme parks, they're not, if they're able to go in with their families and friends, they could actually rent a stroller or a wheelchair at no cost. It cannot be the scooter. It has to be the regular wheelchair and or the stroller in the case when we had children. So Karen tells me yesterday, there's no way that you're going to be able to do all that walking. So guys, making the long story short, we decided to play a game of basketball here because we're very competitive in this family. And I've been complaining for the longest about my sciatic nerve kind of bothering me and my hamstring bothering me. About 9 years ago, I had a knee surgery where I had to have my ACL and meniscus replaced. But when my ACL snapped, because he actually ripped, I felt that my hamstring got affected as well. Making the long story short, my orthopedic said, let's focus on your knee first, then we'll worry about the hamstring. Typical Carlos or typical guy, I ignored it. I continued to go. And then yesterday playing basketball, I didn't say anything. I went ahead, proceeded with the game. And as I was going with the ball running, I felt like my hamstring snapped. So I let
you were trying to stop me from scoring. You didn't have the ball.
Okay, something like that.
Get it right.
So I literally felt the same sensation as what happened with my knee, where I felt it moving forward and I almost fell down to the point that I could barely walk. So I went to work today and all that, but I've been sitting down all day long. Karen can tell you my whole leg is swollen. I'm hurting badly. So anyway, Karen goes to Disney, say, can I get a wheelchair? They say, no, you're blocked out. So even... So
I can get into the park.
You can get into the park. You're blocked out for a stupid wheelchair. You could actually get your cast member discount. You see
And
see
this
where
was around
this is around 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
6 o'clock. The park is almost empty. This is my frustration with Disney in regards to cast members. Come on. And now Karen said, okay, whatever. So we ended up renting it. I'm not gonna make a big deal. It's not the cast members' fault. But you know what? These idiots, the executive, whoever the heck is making these decisions, man, they have to get their act together. So I want you to realize that not only as a guest you're paying the consequences, but it's cast members are being treated like dirt. So whatever, the chair was $12. At that point I gave him. I'm telling myself, you know what? The family's right. I cannot walk. Now, knowing myself, I would have pushed myself all the way to the back of the park, be in the middle section back there by
France.
not even, maybe by the Africa section, by the Outpost, or by Germany, before I say, you know what, I should have got that chair, knowing myself. So, anyways, not only I feel bad because I'm mad at myself for not knowing when to stop, but also, you gotta admit it's kind of embarrassing knowing that you gotta depend on somebody, and that's basically what annoys me. So, anyways, you're gonna see me sitting down over here a lot. I don't know what I'm gonna leave or not leave in this video. Here are some of the merchandise. So we're gonna show you that. We're gonna show you the prices and all that. That's basically some of the decorations over there. And here I am, trying to make something positive out of the situation. Ms. Sheila, thank you. I hope that I get better soon. I have a scooter that I ride because of arthritis. You know what, Ms. Sheila?
Oof.
I knew this before before yesterday. And because we're family members in here, I could say this. I have been, this is not the first time that I have been pushed around Disney on a wheelchair, because like I mentioned, 9 years ago, I had a knee surgery, and Karen had a cast member celebration when you celebrated 10 years anniversary. I think it was back then. So now I'm into 10 years. So she pushed me all around Hollywood Studios. I remember that day with the help of your brother.
Right.
And I probably was a good maybe 50 pounds less than I am, 60 pounds less than I am now. So it probably was easier back then to push me around. So and I already knew that being in a wheelchair is not the most grateful thing in the world. But then yesterday, I actually came to realization, because again, I'll go back into a flashback on how inconsiderate people could be.
Oh my gosh.
Like, I cannot believe how people, they think that basically they own the whole pathway. Like, they have no regards about others.
No,
Like,
not at all.
Like, they see you coming with a wheelchair, and I remember this happened also with a stroller.
Yes.
When I had kids.
When they were younger.
When they were younger, I had
you still have them.
Yeah, I still have them. But when the kids were younger on a stroller, people just throw themselves. They don't look around. They don't. So it is.
They stop out of nowhere. They get in front of you. They slow down, and you're like, "Oh my gosh!"
Very rude, very rude. And then
I really felt like starting to push everybody. That was at the point that I was.
Right. Well, the younger me, when the kids were in stroller, Karen will tell you, I will slow down with the stroller, and if I will be behind the same people, they keep doing the same thing, I will just hit them with the stroller. I didn't care. And I will, when they turn around, I'm like, well, then you need to look down.
Yeah.
Because I've been right behind you. I didn't tell you to six. I mean, you're not the only person on the whole theme park. So that was a younger me. Now I'm like, okay, let's be more, let me not play their stupid game or something like that. But how people are so rude. So rude. I cannot believe it. Like they and on top of that, They see you coming, they speed up, they jump in front of you. It's almost like when you're driving. They jump in front of you, they slow down, even though they see you that you're kind of like going faster.
And then start zigzagging.
And then on top, they start zigzagging, and then they look at you, giving you dirty look like you're on their way.
Yes.
And yesterday, a couple of times while Karen was pushing, I felt like saying, "No, moron, leave, idiot, can you move?"
Yeah.
So I cannot believe. Yes, people are completely
so rude.
And let's be honest, Miss Sheila, you gotta admit that when we sit down in that angle, there's a lot of ugly things that we don't want to see, and we get to see because people are walking so close to you that it just become annoying to see all the ugly things that we don't need to see. So, Jonathan says, I feel City Walk is bad about it. Buddy, everywhere is bad. Everywhere.
I think City Walk just feels crowded.
Because City Walk is
just kind of like, so it just feels crowded. So it's even worse. Because even when you're walking, you get people in front of you. You're like, seriously.
Well, City Walk is not. So the part that I smile every time that I see posts in City Walk, like when people say, oh my God, it's slam busy. Look at the amount of people coming in or leaving. Hello. It's two theme parks going in or going out at the same time.
Yeah.
And
there's only one. There's only one.
One exit, one exit,
and the exit.
So when people put those pictures, I just laugh. I'm like, what are you expecting to do? Just to live through Turkey Lake Road and walk around? Yeah. No, that's how it is. So City Walk, by being narrower and having two theme parks, walking in and walking out. And I put the fault also at Universal because you're not going to see it now because one park closes, let's say,
like an hour before.
Universal closes at 8 or 9, and IOA closes an hour late.
Yeah.
But during spring break, it was a chaos.
Yes.
Because both parks were closing at 10 o'clock. And that's where all that social media was like, oh my God, this is insane. Look at the amount of people here. Well, when you got about 40 to 50,000 people living on the same through the same location, and it's so narrow, it's gonna look insane.
Right.
So I could only imagine if you're in a wheelchair or in a stroller in City Walk during those times. But Disney is not different because like at least Epcot is wide. Can you imagine Hollywood Studios?
Oh God!
Oh my God!
Especially in that entrance for Galaxy's Edge.
Oh,
that gets narrow. No.
Thank you, Bethany, for the super chat. Thank you. Later had a student tell me today that her grandma had a bad experience in a wheelchair at Disney because of the other people. Yes.
People are just rude. You know how many times we've been in the parks and just walking around trying to get, and I literally stopped traffic to let somebody with a wheelchair come out. And
Karen does that all
and
the
even
time.
the kids have noticed like to pay attention to that. So if we see somebody trying to back up or trying to do something, we actually make a block so they can actually pull out
in Magic Kingdom
and go.
It happens that they do it a lot of Magic Kingdom.
Like I'm like, people, like,
why seriously? You have to be so rude?
Like just take a minute, back up, and let the person back up or go in, and that's all you have to do, people.
I almost felt like telling Karen.
I was so close to hitting people.
Yeah. The only problem about that is just I had to pull my foot out.
Yeah, so it would have hurt him more.
Yeah, it would have hurt me. Yeah, my foot was out because I feel like when I put it out, like right now I have it resting down here and it's stretched. When it's bent, it really hurts. So that's I think why Karen did it. Yeah. But Karen knows me. You show him like whatever, run them over. Who cares?
Yeah.
And I would tell him, I'm like, well, then move.
I was really getting close to that.
So. Sheila, I had basically say that is I've
had people basically say that I was only using scooter because I was fat and lazy.
Nah.
People are just rude. First, you don't know what people have. Like, because Carlos, like nobody could tell what Carlos had because he was definitely in a wheelchair. He was wearing like joggers, so nobody can see that he was having an issue with his knee unless he actually stood up. So I'm sure in people's mind they were like, "Look at this guy having this girl push him around."
Yeah, he can even walk around. Until they saw me stand up and they see me stumble.
Yeah.
Because honestly, guys, I could barely walk.
Yeah.
I mean, I I gotta admit my limitations, and I think I hit my limitations. Like the younger me will keep pushing. Now I'm like, plus we have an event this
Yeah.
Saturday that I have to DJ, which means I have to be standing up for more than
Which is what I kept
6,
telling him.
7
I was like,
hours.
you might push it today, but that's gonna hurt you for the rest of the week.
Yeah.
So
we will have to figure it out about
because I'm not DJing.
yeah, well, we'll have to figure it out about vlogging and all that this week. So we'll figure it out. I promise you guys content, and we're gonna make it happen. Again, I try to make light of the situation. I just want to warn you, give you a heads up. Thank you for your wishes, well wishes, and thank you for caring.
The kids were having a blast with
You
it.
know, they were. Yeah, Khalil was pushing me on one point, and he's like, "Dad, what happens if I let you go?" He was having too much fun. So, but anyway, this is some of the booth, and if you saw when I put the Instagram, Andrea's Instagram, you know, you're gonna see some of the similar things.
I want to try the other ones now.
Yeah, now you want to try. I'm gonna skip because I don't want to spoil
Well,
alert.
that's a great spot to start.
Yeah. So there you go. So I'm not gonna spoil anything that we try until so you guys can see it. But yeah, we did try some food. There's some. What was the name of this?
Precious Moment.
Precious Moment doll booth.
They're so pretty, but
There you go.
expensive. They're $65 each, I think.
65.
Yeah, which is not expensive
That's
for
not
a
bad.
Precious Moment. Actually, that's pretty inexpensive for Precious Moment.
Right.
But
especially in Disney or
Right.
with Disney. So
that is a good point, Miss Sheila.
that's why I want to do theme park video. That's yeah.
And
Please do.
Yes.
Oh, you know what? Apparently, I'm gonna be in a wheelchair for a couple of more days in theme parks. If there's anything that you need me to say on your behalf, trust me, I will say. As you can see, I don't hold back. I say it how it is. You know, because somebody has to let these knuckleheads know that you know you gotta be nice.
I just think we need to bring our people just need to be nice. Like we're so far away from just being nice and courteous.
Just be kind. I mean, I don't know why does it cost people to look around. Is it that much to look? I mean,
no.
Okay. I mean,
just look at your surroundings. Because not even let's forget that you're in a wheelchair. People are just not conscious of where people are. Like they'll walk in and stop out of nowhere, and you're like literally hitting them because you're going in the momentum that you're like all of a sudden it's like a car when you're riding it. If you don't see them, slowing down, you're gonna hit them.
There you go, Miss Sheila. You got more people that want you to do it. Or when you move over here, Miss Sheila, I'll go to you. We'll go with you to Universal or something like that, and we'll let you say a couple of things if you don't want to get into the whole editing and craziness of YouTube. But we'll definitely help you out with that.
Hi, Shadrika. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you, Shadrika. There aren't enough videos like that. I have to rent an ECV for the first time this coming.
Well, what kind of information are you looking for, Bethany? Like we can try to look up for some information. I think renting an ECV, if you're gonna rent it in the parks, an ECV in the park, I think it was like $70.
Yeah, it's expensive.
So if at Disney, I don't know. We can check for Universal, but I know for Disney, I believe it was $70.
I see a lot of people renting
from other, so we can from other.
I know for sure Disney,
Kingdom Strollers is one.
Lake Buena Vista.
Yeah.
What is it? Mobile.
Yeah, there's a couple. Like a lot of people rent from outside of theme parks, so they can rent. And I think they rent it for the time that they're here.
Oh, you know what? And I can't remember where we rented for, but my dad has back problem. He's 85 now, and he walks with a cane, and he's probably more stubborn than I am.
More.
That hates being in a wheelchair, but we did a Disney
for the same reason. He doesn't like to be pushed around. Like, he doesn't like making people do things. Like
so we did a staycation in Disney, and my sister rented from a company, and I seen this when we stay in that resort. The companies drop it off
in the hotel that
in the
you're staying.
hotel and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So we'll definitely look into that. Curious about where to charge them and how easy to take them into restaurant. Um,
The charging part sometimes is hard
it's hard.
because I've seen people, like I literally saw somebody standing in the middle of nowhere yesterday trying to charge. Where was it?
You saw somebody in Epcot?
Yeah,
Really?
like they were plugged in. I was like, look, they're plugging in their phone, but they weren't plugging in the phone. They were plugging in the ECV. I think it was running out of battery. It was in one of the pavilions, obviously. I think it was where there used to be a merchandise shop, so it had an
Right.
outlet, but it wasn't being used.
Well, here's what I will do if I were you, Bethany. I will ask the company, if I were you. These are the questions that as it is. You can tell that I'm a talker, but I ask people a whole bunch of questions. So if I was to call one of these company, my first question will be like, do you usually rent out wheelchairs to people that go to theme park? Oh yeah, we do. We do it all the time. Perfect. Can you tell me now what people do, or can you tell me how long
The battery
battery
lasts.
will last, or what people usually do if they're staying at theme park the whole entire day? And as a salesman, they're gonna sell you the best product of the world, and then this is when you say, "Well, have you had any issues of people calling you?" Because,
And how fast is it for them to turn around with a new one?
right?
Because a lot of them break down. I mean, it's
Yeah.
an electronic device, so it's gonna break down.
And then of course go to the reviews because they can be lying to you. You know how they are. So yeah, that walk through City Walk to get into the
Yes.
park rental is too long. You need to rent an ECV. Better to have yeah.
Yeah, it'll probably be more economic to rent it from a place for the stay that you're gonna be here than renting it daily from one of the parks.
Yeah.
I would assume.
When are you coming, Bethany? Or whenever you come, we would love to meet you. By the way, in Chile, say there's a lot of ECV rental places, and they're all over the place with pricing. Find one that delivers to your hotel and do your research.
Yeah.
Exactly what. And you know what? If you, for example, if you're staying on Disney property, you could actually call the hotel, or if you stay in Universal property, call them and say, "Hey, what rental
What
location?
ECV rental would you recommend?
What would you recommend me?" Because they work. Like
With them,
sometimes they got deals with them too.
Right.
Because those are, they're like they will and that's what happened with my sister. Because my sister asked the hotel and she got a list, and then she called. That's how it was dropped off in the front desk. So the charge will usually last all day or a certain number of hours. Might last 16 hours on a charge. Good.
It's good to know. Yeah.
December 10 to 13. Nice. I know. Let me, what we got? We function with calendar, Bethany. That's the only way that we work around here.
Saturday we have a wedding.
On the 12th, we got our. When is it? 12?
On the 11th.
11. The 11th, we got our wedding. Sunday. Maybe Sunday we'll be there. Where are you going? Are you planning to go to Universal?
Yeah, Universal might be the easiest for us to meet up because who knows if I'm allowed.
Yeah, Disney will be blocked out probably.
Unless we go to Springs.
Or Disney Springs, yeah.
Yeah.
We definitely would love to meet you though. But
But those are good videos to take into consideration as well.
Are you asking me to rent a scooter?
No.
No, I was gonna rent it then. So
how about do the research, and then we'll go from there.
Look at me, poor me, trying food on my comfort. What is this vocal head doing?
It's Kyla.
You see the things that I discover when I'm editing? Look. That's all.
Was she like sticking her tongue out?
Is that what she did?
And the bunny ears.
That's the kind of crap that I gotta deal with when I'm editing. That you guys don't see that I have to piece around. You guys seeing that? Oh, you're coming for the yeah. You're coming for the Orlando Meetup. You know who Danielle one of the administrators from the Universal group. She's also gonna be here this weekend.
That week.
Oh no, the following. Danielle is coming this weekend. I totally forgot that the informer meetup is happening this weekend and next weekend.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. My bad. So yeah, Danielle is coming this weekend and you're coming the following. So I gotta meet up with Danielle probably on Sunday. So we'll figure it out maybe to meet up with you on Sunday too. Because on the 11th is when we have a wedding.
Yes.
Okay. See, I don't know. Yeah, on the 11th, Saturday 11th. So on the 12th, most likely will be. So when we have wedding events or any kind of event on Saturday, then we usually go sometime during the weekend or the Friday or the Sunday after the event. So for example, this Friday, we are going back to Ocala, Florida. I don't know if you guys remember when we did the scary train. So they actually do a holiday event, so we were invited to cover that event for them, and that's the organization that actually everything that they collect, they actually give it back to children,
to the kids. Yeah.
Exactly. So we are going on Friday to Ocala to just cover that event. Saturday we have a quinceañera, and then Sunday I will
Sir
be.
Henry's.
Oh yeah,
We have
Sunday.
Sir Henry.
Sunday we're gonna be in Sir Henry's. So you see, we're so most likely Wednesday or Thursday. No, Wednesday we'll probably be in Universal.
Yeah, because Thursday we have Kyla has a game.
Don't you love our lives, guys? this
Kyla has a soccer game.
This is insane. But
we love it.
We love it. Keeps the kids busy, keeps us busy.
Keep all of us out of trouble.
Yeah.
For the most part.
It keeps me on my toes because then I
most
see,
of the time.
Well, no, now it will keep me on my butt for a little bit. So I gotta laugh.
Look at that hair.
So anyways, yes, Bethany, what we'll do is definitely we're gonna plan maybe to meet up on that Sunday if you can. We'll go to Universal and meet up with you. We'll vlog about something just for fun, but then we'll take time to meet you in person. Who knows? Maybe I could take Carlo to eat the Nashville chicken with you, and you can give us your personal opinion about it.
You'd be like, "This isn't spicy."
She said, "I'm down."
She's gonna laugh at me when she eats it. She's like, "What? This isn't even spicy."
Yeah, we'll try the chicken again together and then take it from there. And then you tell us whether this is good or not.
She's gonna say, "Karen, you're a baby."
She's used to that spiciness already at home. She'll be like, "And you're
please,"
and
you were crying over this.
Are you serious? So yeah, well, there's cool content coming, guys. Like I mentioned, this is gonna come out on Wednesday, so you're gonna like this video simply because you're gonna see me whining and complaining not through the whole thing, but you're gonna see us tasting a lot of food, 3 or 4 items of food. So you're gonna see us doing that. And like I mentioned, Thursday we're gonna be back at Wednesday we're gonna be back at Universal Island of Adventures. Friday we're gonna be on Ocala. Sunday we're gonna be on Sir Henry. Busy, lots of video coming your way. I'm laughing.
I'm being blamed here. One of my friends said, "Tell the truth. Did you push Carlos while you were playing basketball?"
The 3 of them playing.
I was running with the ball. He tried to stop me and he couldn't. I made the point though. I mean, the boys still won, but we're not gonna talk about that. But
I feel like I was jeopardized to get injured.
Hey, it was Kyla, him, and me. None of us touched him.
Kyle peer pressured me so I could play basketball with him. Kyle and Karen literally jeopardized me so I could get injured.
You would think a 41-year-old man would not be peer pressured.
That's okay, because now Karen gets to deal with this big baby.
I mean, that's no different from any other thing.
Yeah. So, anywho, Bethany said I'm very curious about that chicken. Yeah. I am curious, as a person that come from Nashville, I am curious to find out what you think. No different than when they do in Mardi Gras and they do New Orleans style food. I always want to find out.
It's a conspiracy.
It is a conspiracy. Thank you, Miss Sheila. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. I love you. I love you and Bethany both. Thank you. I've been saying that all along. The minute I actually sat down yesterday, I look at them and say, I think you guys did it on purpose. They're like, how?
He got hurt. I came in, I sat him down, I put him on ice, I gave him ibuprofen, I took care of him, and then I went back outside.
Have you guys ever heard about when a person tried to eliminate a threat? That's exactly what went on.
They wouldn't take care of them after they try to eliminate the threat.
She just don't let her sweet talk you guys.
Would you guys believe that from me? Come on now.
So see, as a prize now, she gets to push me around a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Get a free workout out of me.
Hey, it's okay. I need a workout.
But I'm dying. Going back to the subject, I'm dying to find out
if it's good. If it's good if it's up to their standards. Yeah. Nashville standards.
That'd be interesting.
Because the Mexican Pavilion at Disney.
So make sure you put it on the calendar. December 13. Meet up with Bethany in Universal. No, now Bethany.
Yeah.
What is it? The 13th?
No, the 12th. Monday, the 12th.
The 12th. The 12th. Now Bethany, it will probably have to be in the afternoon because Karen works during the day. So
I'm always working.
Yeah. We could make it around 5:30, 6 o'clock. I hope it's okay with you. So see, we're actually putting it live on our calendar. December 12th, Universal around we'll be there around 5:30 or 6. Look.
Yay!
Lynn, down here.
Lynn!
Down here. You know what, Lynn? Now you should bring me some cookies now.
Oh.
Not her. Me.
Her daughter's going to a culinary school. Shh. Brianna should. Brianna makes some killer.
Because you're on her side, you should come over here.
She should be on my side.
Quote unquote, bring her some cookies. I see how you are. I'm good all day, all night, on Sunday. Good. There you go.
Then don't pay attention to him.
So we're actually putting out.
Bethany, you're on the calendar.
Anytime that somebody makes it to the calendar, Bethany, that's a good thing. That's how we live our life. If you with the calendar, but we'll be there, and it will be fun to try it out.
Yes. Yeah. I definitely
change. I will. Hopefully, they'll change my mind. We'll see. But I'm dying to see what Bethany says.
I'm really interested in what Bethany has to say.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Like if I would love to hear from, like I was mentioning before, somebody from New Orleans, when they're trying New Orleans style food at Mardi Gras.
Right. Sure.
Or even Port Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be interesting to hear about that. But anyway, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. What now?
Lynn's like, how can I get on the calendar so I can deliver cookies? Look at that. See how nice she is? And you're messing with her. Don't bring him anything. You can bring me peanut butter, anything with peanut butter though.
Yeah, Lynn, bring something to the nurse, I guess. The same nurse that injured me on purpose?
I did not. You have no proof.
I got you. You know what? Right here, Michela said it right. Michela said it right. It's right there. It's a conspiracy between you and the kids. Mm-hmm. Trying to eliminate the threat. But anyway, guys, thank you so much. Thank you for joining us on week 8.
I know, that's amazing.
So
I'm excited.
Let's see how many weeks we're gonna last doing all these live. It sounds like fun. I love talking to you guys.
It's nice.
Fun. It's very fun. It feels like we're getting connected more and more every single live stream that we do. Love hearing from you guys. Love that you guys can hear from our crazy adventure. Last night was a crazy adventure.
Yeah,
for sure.
Let's just say it was cold outside, but I was sweating.
And I'm never cold, and I had to put my jacket on at one point.
I was sweating because
I'm not moving. So
there's a lot of hills at Epcot.
Hey, but I did walk.
You
that.
did walk the worst one, so I appreciate
If
that.
you
I
ever-
appreciate you.
If you ever been on Epcot and you remember the part between France and UK,
Oof, that
it's
bridge.
it is a uphill, and I did. And
He
then
was a gentleman, and he's like, "I'm not gonna
I
have you
looked
push
at
that."
yeah, I was like, Karen, you're not gonna push me. So give me some time, and I'm gonna walk, backlash, hop around
Yes,
until I
he
made
did
it
good.
uphill. Actually, we made it downhill.
We
So it
made
will
that.
be
We did
easier.
all. Yeah.
So that's why I sat down. So anyway, we love you too,
We
Michelle.
love you. We love
everybody.
everybody.
We see you guys in Wednesday when we release this video. And we will be back live next Monday at the same time between 8 or 8:30. We keep saying between 8 or 8:30, depending what the kids have.
Yeah.
If they have a game.
Sometimes I have a game.
Yeah. If the kids don't have a game, then we'll be at our club. But thank you so much. You guys have a great week. You take care. Chadrika,
Yeah.
thank you so much.
Have a good night.
And
Bethany, have a good night.
we love you guys. Take
Sheila,
care.
have a good night. Lynn, have a good night. Everybody, have a good night.
Everybody in Facebook, have a good night. Thank you so much. Oh, don't forget to like this video and share it with your friends too. So hit that like button because Facebook like that. And Facebook and YouTube like that too.
Yes.
So thank you so much for all
Thank
the
you
love and support.
guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.